Hello, good morning. I'm Curtis Henderson. Actually, I want to talk some more about these psychic people, the grandmother baby scam. You know these psychic low life people are still running and hiding. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on here. These people, you know what they did? I found out that they filed false claims against me out in LA. And I'm not really surprised if Patricia Robinson haven't falsified and adopted my baby. Now, this is low life people. You got a baby mother. Now, this adopted mother have this 32-year-old woman in a cult, and she cannot and will not stand up for her baby to have her father in her life. Now, this cult leader, Patricia Robinson, has taken this girl mine. Actually, Patricia Robinson, she's a psychopath. This woman don't give a damn about nobody. I mean, she just take. She don't give a damn about your feelings, how you feel. And my concern here is that this woman has really made all these people who have had contact with Patricia Robinson in that home, pretty much everybody who have grown up, they act exactly the same way, just like her. And is this the way society want our kids and grown people to grow up in an adoption, foster home, scam home, and teach the kids and everybody who grows up to be psychopaths? Now, I got every right in the world to be concerned because this woman, Patricia Robinson, I mean, she don't have a care. She don't have a tear. Nothing. She don't really give a damn about nobody but just herself. That's a full-blown psychopath. When they just take everything they can from you and use you in every possible way, and they just don't care about your feelings. If I was dying to see my daughter with a stretched out on the floor, dying and trembling, they wouldn't even care. This is just how cold these people are. They don't care about my feelings. They don't care about my daughter's feelings. These people are just stone cold. And then Veronica Robinson, a 32-year-old grown-ass woman. This woman has taken her mind. Now, I do believe when they say a psychopath could take other people who are around them consistently all the time and convert them over to be a psychopath. So in other words, Veronica Robinson acts just like Patricia Robinson. Both of them are psychopaths. And when you do something like this and you destroys a little kid, a baby's life, and just this baby is crying and breaking down and wants to have her father in her life as a little baby, and these people just did not give a damn. I mean, I strongly feel that the government should make it a law that both parents should be in their kid's life. And these people who create these types of crimes should be prosecuted because you destroyed a kid's life. And you did a whole lot of things under the table that you shouldn't have done. Patricia Robinson now, this dirty low-down woman, she filed a false claim with the DA. I mean, this woman tried to tear me down in every way, just for the love of money. This woman is getting child support money every month. She getting all kind of money from when her husband died. All kind of money. She's still getting a big old check from Veronica. and other different monies and child support money. And you know this woman is still playing the game. She's still playing the government. This woman is conning everybody. And this is my true story. I have every right to tell my true story. And these people, these con artists, psychopaths, they should be exposed. I mean, you know, when I catch up with them, when the law catch up with them, they're going to have to account for all this wrong that they did to me and my daughter. And most of the times, these kind of people like this, they actually teaches the kids to be psychopaths. Now, they have already broke my daughter down. I mean, just stripped her down, wouldn't let her be in her father's life, wouldn't let her bond with her father. They took all of that away. They just don't give a damn. And you tell me, are these real people? Are they some aliens from another country? Or from Mars or somewhere? Are these aliens? These people just do not have a drop of care about my feelings. I mean, I stood up. I was a man. I'm a man about everything. My child gets a child support money every month. But guess what? My child support check is going on these people big house. My child support check is going on these people big car. So in other words, they use the system. They get all this child support money and they using it only on themselves. And so now they don't want to have anything to do with me. And that's really just toe down low life. And it's a lot of people out there are in the same situation. You really don't know what you're getting involved with until you get caught up with these sociopathic people, and they just totally destroys your life. And a real sociopathic person, in other words, what they would do is they would use you all the way to the very last drop. In other words, they will milk you, just keep milking you. You know, they want to feed off all your positive energy and what you can bring to the table and how much you can make them shine and how much you can help set them up to get all kind of money from a case or from a court. You know, I'm talking some other stuff here now that I have seen with other people. The same setup with these psychopaths. They want you to feed on their egos. They don't give a damn about you. If you can't feed their ego and boost them up and make them feel like a chimp, well, then they turn cold-hearted on you, baby. They turn on you. These psychopaths turn on you. And this is the facts of life. These people that I know, I'm talking about two different people here now. This other person, they fed on me and they used me all the way through. I mean, they was flat on their ass and they know who they are. I mean, they use so many people in the family and they just laid up for damn near a year. I mean, they just laid up and used people all the way to the drop. And it was all about what they can get. They use you for the case. They got a case. They use you to be a top witness in the case. In other words, now I'm talking about another family member. Now, don't you know years ago, before I first moved to LA, California, I had a family member now. He was flat on his ass. Didn't have nothing. I had 3 cars. I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to work this out with you. I'm going to sell you my car, one of my cars here, and you can just send me my money when I get to LA. Guess what this fool do? Now, this psychopath here, I'm telling the truth here. I mean, it's a psychopath who does this kind of stuff. He took my car. He used me up for his benefit. Now, a year went by. He wouldn't even pay me. So I kept calling him. Hey, look, man, you haven't paid me. So after 2 years, guess what this fool do? He decided he gonna send me a check. But guess what? It was a hot check. So now he writes me a hot check. And okay, I goes to the bank. I deposit the check into the bank. And now the bank tells me it's a hot check. So I calls up and check this sociopath, this psychopath out now. I call him up and I told him, I said, hey, look, you know, you wrote a hot check. You need to take care of this. What's up with this? You know, you need to go ahead and pay me, you know. I was nice enough to give you a break with my car. And now you write me a hot check. Now you don't want to pay me. This fool cursed me out and hung up in my face. And then I heard about 3 or 4 months later, guess what he did? He took my car and he sold it and kept the money. You see what I'm saying? So a psychopath don't give a damn about nobody else but their self. And I'm telling the truth here. I'm telling the truth about this person. You know who you are. Now that right there wasn't right. It wasn't right. And this is my true story. My true stories. I tell only true stories here. So he scammed me. So now I couldn't get my money. So he sells my car. So now years later, I moved back to Houston. I come back to Houston. This fool is still flat on his ass. You know, I mean, it hurted me because, you know, I helped this brother and he never paid me for my car. And then I get back to Houston. He got all kind of problems. He laid up on another brother for 9 months. He used him up. Just all kind of crazy stuff going on. He was only thinking about himself. Now, okay, he leave my other brother's house. Then he come on me. So guess what? I give him a break. I worked out a deal with him. I say, hey, okay, I got my studio here. I will sign a 6-month contract with you. After that 6 months, you're going to have to make a move. So now guess what? This fool got all this money with all the different arrangements that he had to do. I mean, I helped this guy with everything. And when this incident happened to him with this case, I was a key witness in this particular brother's case. A key witness. And 6 months went by, okay? So now I say, hey, look, I need my studio, man, you know? I said, okay, I'll give you another month. So now I give him another month. And then when the month ends, he still did not want to move out of my personal studio. So now I said, look, I'm giving you 1 more month and that is final. Now check this out. He said, okay, everything is cool. That's final. Tell you what, I'm going to find me a room or apartment because now I got everything going on with myself and I'm good. I said, okay. I said, okay, I'm glad I can help a brother. So he drained me and used me for everything in his favor. Now check this out, world. When this fool moved out, I come to my office building to meet him at the building. And guess what he do? This psychopath. I ain't gonna lie, this was a psychopath. He takes my keys and he just threw them on the ground. And he just started talking all crazy and ignorant and just crazy. He's a sociopath. I'm just gonna tell it the way it is. He threw my keys all over the ground. And I told him, hey, look, you can't keep the keys to this commercial building here. You really didn't supposed to be here at this building. But it was all kind of problems with this guy. He be up in the studio. He's smoking weed. Got the whole building the next morning just smoked up with weed. He got the ladies and the men's room just stacked up with beer cans, you know. The maintenance lady comes in. Okay, now I know I cleaned up the place last night. Now who in here who keep leaving all these beer cans in the ladies and the men's room. Okay. And then I come up one morning and the whole side of the building is just smoked up with marijuana. So I tell him, I said, hey, look, what's up, man? You know, you giving me a bad rap here. Here I am here helping you. Now you done turned my studio into your personal enjoyment or whatever you feel like you want to do. So he gets an attitude now. Now guess what he started doing? So now it was like inside the building was another door. So he called himself locking this other door inside the building to have the extra protection just in case if somebody tried to break into the building. So I tell this guy, I said, whatever you do, please unlock that door at least 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning because this music teacher has to come in up on this side. You know, this fool, he would lock the door and never unlock it and lock the music teacher out. So now I got a problem now. So now the maintenance guy is calling me now. Ain't nothing in this other guy's name. It's in my name. Hey, man, what's up? You know, you keep locking this music teacher out. What's going on, man? You know, we smelling marijuana smells up and down the hallway here. Beer cans in the bathroom. Everybody started looking at me. So I was like, I would tell him, I was almost about to say his name. So I tell him about it and he just gets an attitude about everything, man. Everything. So now maintenance, after the 5th time, he kept locking his music teacher out. So now maintenance just decided to just take the doorknob lock off the door completely. So now I still have my mail and all that stuff coming. I have to come get my mail. Man, it's fool. All he do, he just party all night long, just drinking and smoking, whatever he do. I come to check my mail. He's always angry and upset and mad. Oh, man, you coming, man. You waking me up from my sleep, man. Oh, man. I said, look, I got to get my mail here. I'm a businessman here. He never had a perfect understanding about nothing. You see him at the gym. You know, he's jealous because you got a better body than him. He all mad and jealous. And so he on me because, see, this is what happened here. I did a cleanse, a CKLS cleanse. I wanted to lose some weight. I wanted to get all that extra weight off of me. You know, that gut or whatever I had. And I was probably about 205 then. He sees me. He just runs out chasing after me. He wants to tell me, oh man, you lost weight. Oh, man, he just on me. Every which way I'm trying to work out, he on me. And so finally, I just told him, look, man, you need to just kind of chill out with that, brother. I'm trying to work out here, man, and not tone up since I lost my weight. He just kept on. And so I just kindly told him, look, man, you need to just get lost and go on, you know, do your workout, whatever you do. And then I said, then again, after checking you out, look at all that fat and flab you got. You trying to get on me, look at you. When I said that, man, this guy just went off. Look, let me tell you something. I don't have nothing else to do with you. You know, this, that. I hate you, man. Whatever, you know. Now, you got this fool, and he up in my studio. Now, all this psychopath stuff that kicked in, now he crazy. So now, everywhere, if I see him anywhere, he be frowning up. He can be in a public place, and he just slams doors like he just crazy, like he owns the building. A bully now. And the owner and people is looking like, hey, what's up with this guy? You know, why is he bullying people like this? Just slamming people doors and stuff. Like he gonna tear it down, like they just didn't know this was a psychopath. I'm just gonna be real with it. And every time I would see him, he's like just bullying people. If he can't take control over everything, he just mad about everything. And so guess what he do now? So finally, I got him to leave my studio, and about 6 months went by. I'm thinking everything. He done got himself together. No, baby. Now, he done got his money. He done got his car. He done got his business, everything he said. And don't you know this fool didn't offer me 1 red cent? Not a 1 red cent. And I was a key witness in his fool's case. I the one hooked him up with the attorney that he have. I was the one who hooked him up with all the benefits that he got during the time when he was flat on his ass. And then he did the exact same thing to the other brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to tell the true story the way it is. I'm telling it just the way it is. This is a true story. And I'm just very unhappy the way he did that. And once he got his money, he never paid me for being a witness. Then he never paid me for my car. I still had that hot check he wrote me, you know, for scamming me out of my car. So my point is this. Heartless, psychopathic people, they just do not give a damn about you at all. And so, but then these two mixes with the psychopath here and then Psycho, Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, the way they did me with my baby, these people are running and hiding the same characters. You know, they just don't care about nobody but just themselves. And that's a low down dirty shame the way my baby's mother her daughter is heartbroken, toned down to see her father. And you know this girl don't give a damn about her baby, her kid, her 10-year-old seeing her father and they getting the child support money. Now, how evil can these people be and get? And Patricia Robinson, she's a psychopath, man. She don't care about nobody but herself. And so what I'm afraid of is that with all this mental abuse that's going on in this home, they're not teaching her anything that's godly good. All they teaching her to do is how to be evil, how to scam people, how to get what you want and dump other people if you can't get it. So they teaching her all the wrong, bad behaviors just to be heartless. And I do feel that the government should monitor these kind of people. You know, these kind of people who rip the government off just to get a check, and they just fight like hell to keep the fathers away so they can continue on to get all this money and stuff. And they don't want the father to be no part of the kid's life. I mean, just low down dogs. And my baby's mother now. Okay, I'm fighting for my rights. Check this out. Now I'm exposing her worldwide. You know, they running and hiding. So now I expose her worldwide. So now she creates a fake YouTube channel. And so now she tries to tell me in a secretly messed up way, don't leave any contact information so your daughter can contact you and know where you are. We don't want you to find your daughter. Like, how crazy can this woman be? You getting your child support every month? So this is what I'm trying to say is that the psychopath Patricia Robinson have taught Veronica Robinson how to be exactly the same way, just like her. So this 32-year-old woman is acting just like Patricia Robinson. Now, my 10-year-old isn't at home. They pretty much, I guess they feel and think that they are going to do her the same way. You know what I'm saying? So this is like just a part of their life, you know, that they are used to doing. They are used to scamming people, and it's like it's just a pattern. You know, it just goes all the way back through Patricia Robinson, through all those kids, how she used and abused all these people. Everything was done in a way so she can just get only what she wanted. She messed up so many kids in that home. I ain't gonna lie, she messed them up. And everybody in that home, when I got a chance to observe all these people, all of them was messed up. Nobody made any good sense. I mean, that tells you when something is wrong. An adopted mother is doing all this scheming and scamming and hurting people and doing all this stuff that she's doing. And nobody stepped outside the box and say, hey, look, Mom, that's not cool with what you're doing. You should at least let this man talk to his daughter. You're getting your child support. You're running and you're hiding. The man been to court. You put a hit out on his life when he was out in L.A. because you only wanted his kid for yourself. You only wanted your money for yourself. So my life was at danger. And then I'm dealing with psychopathic, crazy people. So why would I let them mentally just totally mess me up and put me under all kind of stress and just make me have a heart attack or a stroke at my age? I don't have time for that. My thing is that all I want in my life here is just love, peace, and happiness. And that's what every person should want. Love, peace, and happiness. Nobody have time for all that drama, all that baby mama drama. It's all about me keeping this kid all to myself and having everything, getting a check and getting all these benefits and just having everything. And now I got a big house. Me and grandma, we got a big old house now. We done used so many people. So now we got it all. We got it all. But look what you did to get to where you are. You used the government. You conned the government. You used the baby father. You used this sociopathic daughter of yours. She's 32 years old. You used her to get a check. You used all these people in this home to get to where you are. Now you don't give a damn about the baby father. So I know you all see what I'm talking about here. I just wish the government would step in on this because this is really, really getting way out of control with all these psychopathic people, with all this stuff that they're doing. My stories are true stories. I'm telling 100% true stories. And if anybody out there who don't like it, well, guess what? You should have never put yourself in that predicament to do me this way because it wasn't right. And as long as you have your constitutional rights, freedom of speech, I could talk about this stuff all day long because it happened to me. And this is the way these people did me. And before I close, that is low life. It's low life the way these people did me. And this family member who did me with my car and they used me to witness in the case. I set them up with an attorney. And I did everything to help this guy. And soon as he got himself together, he showed his ass. He wanted to take over my studio and I signed a lease contract with him. And then when he can't have his way, well then guess what? He can't control nothing. So he angry and he upset. And every time you see him, he got a psychopathic attitude. He always want to create something, create problems, man. Nobody don't have time for that. So I'm telling it the way it is. You know who you are. You did not pay me. You used me to witness in your case. You used me and you stole my car and you never paid me for it. You know exactly who you are. Patricia Robinson, now with you, you guys used me to give Veronica a beautiful daughter. And as soon as she had the baby, you guys dogged me out. The same thing. And once you all got the baby, yeah, you guys showed your true colors. And that stuff just not right. It's not right. So anyway, before I close, I'm going to say to all the people, the world, please like and share. please share this stuff. I'm trying to get it to the government so the government can take a look at this stuff and start monitoring these mothers and these grandparents and these adopted mothers, because these people are destroying the system. They are destroying the kids' life just to get a check, and the kids are our future. And if nothing is done about this, it's just going to keep destroying these kids. And this is supposed to be the next generation. And when I'm dead and gone, these kids going to be doing exactly the same thing that these grandmothers are doing and these baby mothers are doing. This is not to aim and point at no one else particular. This is my true story about how these people did me. This is my true story. And I'm going to stand up for my rights and tell my story. Ain't nobody going to tell me I can't talk about what happened to me, because it is my true story. And when you're dealing with psychopathic people, it's just not right. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with peace, love, and happiness. As long as I got God in my life and I have love in my life, this stuff don't bother me one nick a bit, because I understand and see what I'm dealing with. When you understand the situation, I mean, I'm dealing with psychopaths, and these people are crazy. And you have to be able to look at it that way, because if you can't seem to understand and this stuff is eating you alive, but then you slowly killing yourself with all this mental abuse. It took me 3 or 4 years to kind of get over this stuff with all this mental abuse that these people did to me. But now I see their true colors. It's written all over their face. Psychopaths. So anyway, take care. I'll be back at you with another video. Take care. Hopefully somebody learned something from this. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.